Hello, and welcome to Rose Play Season 22, Episode 65. As always, I'm your host, Aurian MoonRose, and today we'll be continuing the Let's Play of Final Fantasy XVI on the Final Fantasy difficulty. So last time, we pretty much saved the town from thieves, and now we also saved it from goblins, too, apparently, without actually saving them from goblins. And today, we continue to try to do the side quest to save up the rest of the town. So let's go ahead and get that started. We got 2 side quests left, then maybe we'll be able to move on to the Crystallized Dominion.
If our new arrivals...
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
Oh. Right.
Bad news.
I gotta tell 3 people, I think, about sales or something.
For a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come
Victory!
by a of red, a Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then?
Yes.
Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman
Am I?
Sympathize of my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Just not a drink. Sounds simple enough, you'd think.
Simple enough.
So you'll do it. Marvelous.
And then you'd be completely wrong.
You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich,
Thank
the
goodness
porter,
for that.
Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate.
Bolek.
3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, this won't take long at all. Actually, it probably will. Alright. Right, because the 3rd one's up there. So this should be...
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
Why, yes it is!
You need something delivered?
No,
The innkeeper
I need to
sent me.
deliver something to you.
He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
Oh.
The Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across.
Dang.
Saraflan one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is
I mean, that
why
is
there's no
true.
shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Of course. Alright, now I gotta find the other 2. Now I know that's not me.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Milan the Butcher.
Are you Milan?
You're next on my list.
Butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
That's just what I can do for you.
He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Oh, we're suffering, but
to pass through to get to everywhere else.
we're suffering a different way.
Bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow.
Oh, so you are doing good because of the fact that people come through.
All those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know, maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
I mean, it doesn't look like you have any business right now, and you probably do good, I hope. So, yeah, go do that.
Anything of this quality in Twinside?
Tight-fisted swines.
Ah, the god.
Not us.
The gatekeeper,
I'm
Bolok.
looking for Bolek.
Or
I was
Bolek.
told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it.
No.
He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage.
I mean, at least you do care about them. That's better than some of the guards who are like, oh, they're scum and beneath my feet, and I will stab every one of them.
When they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
No. I doubt it.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on!
You could ask for a shot glass. He might say yes to that one, but I still highly even doubt that at the end.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
You know what, though? If you give me enough experience, I will be ecstatic.
News. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one.
So he is a good
Those
guy.
three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
And more besides.
I would agree with
needs a
that.
shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen.
Oh, I'm a brooding swordsman now, am I?
For my guest's arrival.
I mean, I really am,
I
but...
hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
Well, that's nice of him, that he's like, oh, I would have sold it, but, you know, I'll take a cup, not the whole thing.
Something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word.
Sometimes that's all it takes. I love that he didn't even ask after all. He's like, you know, they deserve it on their own. Speaking of, what was my experience? 120,000 is for running around the market. I'll take it. I mean, that's awesome. Alright, we got one left. Let's go ahead and check, though, to see if... Okay, quests are still going. One quest left, and we can go see Goots. At least I hope it's just one quest, but...
Let me carry your goods. Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
What do you need?
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
So, you need a bodyguard?
To use them.
Being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you
All right.
you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
I might as well.
Wonderful. Then come. We must
Like, I got 120,000 experience for doing almost nothing.
along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there onward to discovery.
So, you know, I'm okay with
There's not
this.
a moment to lose.
Wait.
He's not gonna wait.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I think that's gonna be the main part of this quest, is keeping the old man alive, because he is just running off on his own already.
What's that then?
Hey, Jockey Bow. The steps.
Why am I not surprised?
Because I'm not surprised.
You'll hand over your coin. No one's good for you.
Trust me when I say he does not. Nice. I love that Torgo does a backflip as I use that as Zeuskin. That's awesome. And see, 48,000, that's already good experience. If they give me about half as much experience for completing the mission as they did do here and did there,
Are you hurt?
along with this experience, it's a good side quest.
Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization.
Right.
So common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal
You mean we don't pay
vessels
attention to it much anymore
dashed
because it's just been there for so long?
Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen?
It's big.
Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt.
I mean, I
Really one
suppose.
of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Well, he's got to be passionate about what he likes, right? And that's why he wanted a hired hand, because he's so passionate that he was willing to hire somebody to do this. Yep. I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Alright, now we're doing okay.
Not again.
Yes, again. And, you know, I also love that it's goblins. I thought they weren't supposed to be attacking anybody, but apparently he found a way to pee them off.
Get him!
I mean, it's whatever. Really? You went after the dead? Attacking the dead! Get your Attack in the Dead t-shirts! Yeah, we pretty much already gotten the experience from the last mission, so if they give us what we got the last time...
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh,
I'm trying.
That would not do. That would not do at all.
Are you sure? I'm
Not
starting to feel
while
like that's what
such
you
majesty
want.
stretches out
Or
before
to
us.
get me killed.
Behold, the final
Via history!
glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things.
I
There is
suppose.
more yet to see. Onward, history awaits.
I know. I agree with you. So 10-1 says where he's at, I'm gonna have to fight the fallen tech. How did I know?
He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Ow! I meant to dodge that, but apparently no. Oh, that works. There is one guy alive left, so, it's called Zanazuskin 5, hopefully.
This one.
Or I could just kill it with that. Well, if the other guy wasn't dead before, he is now. Yeah, saw that coming, but that's fine. Yeah, that was bad timing, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. But they should take care of that. Note to self, go back to town, or go back to the hideaway before I go talk to goats. And yeah, got more experience this route, so that's awesome.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt.
You're 3
Once
times in my
more,
debt.
You impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we
Echoes, that's what it was.
Echoes.
That he was gonna fight Echoes. And he did!
The chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods. He offers little in the way of explanation. could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer?
Oh, probably.
Construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death,
Because of your
you have
recklessness.
proven yourself a willing audience to my rambling.
You asked.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see,
Well, I
even
suppose
my
you got
fellow
that.
scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
Well,
That's what
I didn't
that's
have to be
all about.
captive. I just had to
I
come
am
with.
afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Yeah, because you know you run into somebody the second you're away from me. Because that's how it works.
And so ends a delightful day.
I suppose. I got
Your reward
experience.
For humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Like I said, if you give me half as much experience as the last mission, which you gave me more, along with the fact that I probably got as much from the last mission during those things, you're welcome. Yeah. Two things before we do that. One, we're just going here to go here. Yeah. Two, we have just enough time for goats. Didn't want to waste a potion. All right.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Out of my sight, wretch.
I'm cheap. I don't want you to be cheap. I want you just to stay away from me.
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
check.
pears! Slake your thirst!
What I really want to be is a blacksmith.
You gonna do an apprenticeship or something then?
Oh, look. He actually made friends with the kid. I guess my last statement in the last episode was wrong then.
To lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it.
I bet she would have.
To Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the truck
Oh.
out the stables. It's hard work.
Good for you
It's hard work
guys.
in terms. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
I
You're trained
suppose.
to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer.
Aww.
I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Goose could carry somebody on his shoulder.
All right. We have a place on the wagon.
What's the matter, Goots?
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
And we did a pretty good job getting the pass back.
And you remember Remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
Let's go, Torgo buddy. Oh, okay, it's just going to cutscene us to the next area. I mean, that's good, I suppose. Oh, a cutscene, too. Guess we had enough time, huh?
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty.
Could be his mother.
Sinister force has come to
or
exert
stepmother.
influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Are you sure?
Works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother.
Yeah, I'm very important, apparently.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade.
I mean, this is true.
If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Well then, the Phoenix shall be there with you.
Thanks to Ultima's machinations.
I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience. But if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would reap would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Woman and child in the twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them.
Well, then make it quick. Because the entire world is at stake.
What do you know of my blood?
See, a part of me feels like she
I know that it is wholly
might be
unworthy of the highest
under
classes of state,
Ultima's
which rightly
influence.
belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in Gil.
Ouch. That's my mother.
My father.
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers.
I bet he does.
They have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
I mean, those aren't exactly the words I would have used, but...
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
I hate you.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Yeah. You can't murder her in her sleep. I wouldn't care.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque.
Your mother.
Until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Take to the skies. That'd be awesome to see Bahamut and the Phoenix flying as one.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness.
I would follow you to the ends of the earth.
Follow him unto the very end.
See? But that doesn't answer my question. Do you think what I'm doing is wrong? I just want your personal opinion.
For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death.
Okay.
And the Empire restored.
I don't like Annabelle. Olivier, though, it's not his fault. And I can't save. So I guess we have to go into the Crystallized Dominion and then leave it. Alright. Cool, cool. This may be a slightly long episode then. How far are we at? 33 minutes? Yeah, this could be like 45-minute episode. Just because I was able to talk to Goots because it was under 25 minutes, and now look at it.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Sometimes people like to be oblivious.
Turn to drink to forget their fears.
And yeah, there's that too.
Anything you want to forget?
How long do we have?
Empty. And half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Yeah, that's not good.
What is it, boy?
I think it's gone south. Without Gav. Yeah, this isn't Gav's doing.
I don't know.
Torgal.
We aim to find out, though. Good job, boy. That was a big jump.
This way.
Come on, Jill. There we go. Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Yep. All right. Well, we will go ahead and leave that for the next episode then. Oh? We can't save. Okay. Okay, well, this is not good. Okay. Now, we will go ahead and leave it here. When we come back, we'll figure out what's going on in the city and try to take out the crystal if it's a possibility. But, until then, remember, keep gaming. Never give up. And if you get an expensive alcoholic drink, don't forget to share it with your friends because, well, that's the kind of day it is.